This year, it is even bigger and better.
My name is Joel Idadile, the winner of Naija Boss Factor Season 1. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you.
Register for the Naija Boss Factor Season 2 with the sum of 5,500 Naira payable to GT Bank account number 0561 094 161. Send payment proof to WhatsApp portal number 0901 625 2525. Go to www.bossfm.ng to complete your registration. Call 0808 237 0000 or 0811 584 1500 for more information. Naija Boss Factor Season 2. Celebrate culture, celebrate life. Terms and conditions apply.
Naija Boss Factor Season 1!
It happened last year when we had 7 finalists vying for the grand prize, M Grand 7 2021 model worth 11.5 million naira.
For the winner, Season 1, Naija Boss Factor, Joel Idadile!
This year, it is even bigger and better.
My name is Joel Idadile, the winner of Naija Boss Factor Season 1. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you.
Register for the Naija Boss Factor Season 2 with the sum of 5,500 Naira payable to GT Bank account number 0561 094 161. Send payment proof to WhatsApp portal number 0901 625 2525. Go to www.bossfm.ng to complete your registration. Call 0808 237 0000 or 0811 584 1500 for more information. Naija Boss Factor Season 2. Celebrate culture, celebrate life. Terms and
A very good afternoon and welcome to Africa Today. I am Peace Ogenegbawe. First, let's talk the headlines. On the headlines, NAS to pass Buhari's revised 2022 fiscal framework today. Mali frees German NGO workers held over terrorism. Somalia's newly elected MPs set to be sworn in. And on sports, Cobra Sports makes their first win in BAL 2022. Now the news in detail. Nigeria Senate and House of Representatives will today pass the revised 2022 fiscal framework of the federal government of Nigeria. The President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, made this known after the report of the Committee on Finance was stepped down today for consideration at plenary on Wednesday. Majority Leader Yahaya Abdullahi, who moved a motion for the report to be stepped down, said the consideration should be deferred till today to allow lawmakers make their inputs. The House is also expected to pass the 2022 budget of the Nigerian Customs Service the same day as the National Assembly goes on break for Easter and Ramadan. President Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria's president, had earlier written to the Senate and the House to say that the deficit in the 2022 Appropriation Act has risen by 965.42 billion naira to 7.35 trillion naira, adding that the federal government of Nigeria would borrow funds to fill the gap. Buhari therefore called for the amendment of the federal government's budget and the fiscal framework of 2022. The president said the adjustments to the 2022 fiscal framework include an increase in the project oil price benchmark by $11 per barrel from $62 per barrel to $73 per barrel, a reduction in the projected oil production volume by 283,000 barrels per day. Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, Lucky Irabor, is seeking partnership with communities and traditional rulers to combat crude oil theft and kidnapping in Bayelsa. Irabor stated this when he paid a courtesy visit to King Edmund Dakoru of Nembe Kingdom in Bayelsa State before interacting with men on special duty. The Chief of Defense Staff, however, commended the security efforts of the traditional rulers of Nembe Kingdom in Nembe local government area of the state. According to Irabor, he thanked Dakoru for his unrelenting support to the military and other security agencies, and in response, Dakoru, the Amayanabo of Nembe Kingdom, commended the CDS and other senior military officers who accompanied him on the visit, while describing as unfair the collision of oil firms and regulatory bodies against the interests of host communities in the Niger Delta region. Now let's bring you some COVID-19 update. Nigeria has recorded 13 new cases of COVID-19 in 5 states, bringing the total to 255,646 in 36 states of the country, plus the FCT. According to the latest information released by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, that is NCDC, Lagos reported 6 cases, Rivers 3, Delta 2, FCT and Kano reported 1 case each. A total of 249,842 persons have been discharged, and the number of deaths is 3,143. So the number of active cases is 2,661. You're watching Africa Today on Hills TV. We come back with West Africa stories. Just stay with us.
My name is Joel Idajile, the winner of Naija Boss Factor Season 1. I just want to say I'm so excited because, wow, this is a very big thing that has happened to me. And concerning this Season 2 that is coming, I'm just telling you, those that are going to be competing, bring in your A game. This is not something you come casually. Come with your A game, come for it. And Season 2 is up. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you, but you scammed yourself. Thank you.
So, what's FM 95.5? Abuja carry this one. Say if you sabi sing, you sabi rap. You dey cook, you sabi cook. You dey chop, you sabi chop.
You're welcome back. Mali, according to Germany's foreign ministry, has released 3 Germans who were arrested by the army on Sunday and labeled as terrorism suspects. The three, 2 men and a woman, were German workers of a non-governmental organization. They were arrested as part of an anti-terrorist operations near Darbali in the central Segou region, where attacks by armed groups are common. Their presence there has raised concerns since it is where Malian army and the Russian instructors were accused of committing atrocities last month. They were transferred to the capital Bamako before being released amid a visit by Germany's Foreign Affairs Minister Annalena Baerbock, who has been in Mali since Tuesday. And now to Ghana, where at least 8 people have been killed and a number of others injured after gunmen attacked Zakoli village in northeastern Ghana. Some houses were also destroyed in the attack, and Ghana police say they are investigating the incident. The motive of the attackers is still unclear, but the region faces security problems, including armed robbery and communal tensions. The attack happened barely a week after Ghana's Security Minister, Albert Kandapa, said security alert levels had been increased due to the possibility of what he called terrorist attacks. This is partly because of worsening violence by militants in neighboring countries. We now move to other parts of Africa after this break. To stay with us.
Naija Boss Factor Season 1!
It happened last year when we had 7 finalists vying for the grand prize, M Grand 7 2021 model worth 11.5 million naira.
For the winner, Season 1, Naija Boss Factor, John Idachola!
This year, it is even bigger and better.
My name is Joel Idajile, the winner of Naija Boss Factor Season 1. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you.
Register for the Naija Boss Factor Season 2 with the sum of 5,500 naira payable to GT Bank account number 0561 094 161. Send payment proof to WhatsApp portal number 0901 625 2525. Go to www.bossfm.ng to complete your registration. Call 0808 237 0000 or 0811 584 1500 for more information. Naija Boss Factor Season 2. Celebrate culture, celebrate life. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The United Democratic Alliance, that is the UDA party, has postponed nominations in several regions after the exercise was disrupted by supporters. UDA Election Board Chairman Anthony Mwara said the board has postponed primaries in Bomola, Kakamega County, Mount Elgon, and parts of Turkana in Kenya. In Mount Elgon, Maura said the exercise was called off after youth barricaded roads, blocking vehicles that were ferrying election materials. He said the primaries in Kakamega and Mount Elgon will be conducted on Friday. Meanwhile, the National Executive Board, that is the NEB chairman, said areas where voting delayed or started late due to acts of violence or logistical challenges will be given more time. And in South Africa, the death toll of the South African province of KwaZulu-Natal has reached more than 300 after devastating floods wreaked havoc in the area, calling for a state of disaster to be declared after some areas saw months' worth of rains fall in one day. Meanwhile, officials have called it one of the worst weather storms in the history of the country, with mudslides trapping people under buildings and more floods expected. There are reports that the rescue effort is being hampered by poor visibility as helicopters continues to bring people back to safety. Up next is business news on Africa Today. Do stay with us. Welcome back. The Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas, that is the NLNG Ship Management Limited, has lamented a global shortfall of skilled officers in the maritime industry. Addressing journalists in Lagos, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, NSML, Abdulkadir Ahmed, said there was an increase in demand for qualified seafarers, particularly officers. He noted that the situation was expected to persist into the future, blaming the diminishing attractiveness of the career at sea as the major reason. Speaking further, he said that lately the focus of maritime regulators had shifted to the greenhouse gas reduction, noting that the changes were going to account for 90% of global trade. The PERS certification is the only port sector specified environmental management standard mainly achieved by leading ports or terminals globally. In a statement, the MD, Ahmed, said that the certification was an attestation that the facilities and operations at the NLNG's Bonny terminal complied with leading environmental management practices. And now to Mozambique, where Mozambique's private sector has hailed the announcement of the resumption of financial assistance from the International Monetary Fund, that is the IMF. The Confederation of Economic Associations, that is the STA, Mozambique's largest employers organization, noted that the development creates a good outlook. The IMF had announced on Monday that it has reached an agreement with Mozambique for the implementation of an extended fund program, that is EFP, until 2025, disbursing financial assistance for the first time since the hidden debt scandal. This is the first time the IMF has funded Mozambique since the disclosure of the hidden debt scandal in 2016, with only occasional financial aid following specific disasters such as the COVID-19 pandemic or cyclones Kenneth and Idai in 2019. Meanwhile, Mozambican President Filipe Nyusi has welcomed the move, describing it as a great gain for the Southern African nation. The instrument approved by the IMF provides for a rapid recovery of the Mozambican economy and is based on promoting the good governance, combating corruption, macroeconomic stability, and debt control, according to Nyusi. World Bank has revised Sub-Saharan Africa's 2022 economic growth downward, citing global inflation, supply disruptions, and climate shocks. On Wednesday, the global lender slashed the region's growth prospect to 3.6% from last September's 4% estimate. The lender said global commodity prices are increasing at a fast pace since the onset of the conflicts between Russia and Ukraine, adding to the region's growth challenges. World Bank Chief Economics for Africa, Albert Zofak, stated that as now Africa countries face this continually uncertainty, supply disruptions, and soaring food and fertilizer prices, trade policy can potentially play a key role by ensuring the free flow of food across borders throughout the region. In recent times, of the region's three largest economies, Angola, Nigeria, and South Africa, growth in South Africa is expected to decline by 2.8 percentage points in 2022, dragged by persistent structural constraints, while Angola and Nigeria are expected to continue their growth momentum in 2022, up by 2.7 and 0.2 percentage points respectively, in part due to elevated oil prices and good performance in the non-oil sector. Still to come, sport news. Do stay with us.
Niger Boss Factor Season 1!
It happened last year when we had 7 finalists vying for the grand prize M Grand 7 2021 model worth 11.5 million naira.
For the winner, Season 1, Niger Boss Factor, Joel Idachole!
This year, it is even bigger and better.
My name is Joel Idachole, the winner of Niger Boss Factor Season 1. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you.
Register for the Niger Boss Factor Season 2 with the sum of 5,500 naira payable to GT Bank account number 0561 094 161. Send payment proof to WhatsApp portal number 0901 625 2525. Go to www.bossfm.
Committee of Nigerian Football Federation NFF has approved the appointment of Salisu Yusuf as the head coach of the Super Eagles B, otherwise known as Chan team, as well as the Under-23 Olympics team. Yusuf, who was head coach of the Super Eagles B when the team emerged runner-up of the African Nations Championship in Morocco in 2018, will work with Kennedy Boboye, assistant coach, Fatai Osho, assistant coach, Abubakar Bala Mohammed, assistant coach, Fidelis Ikechukwu, assistant coach, Eboborize Uwajemomore, match analyst, and Ike Shurumu, goalkeepers trainer, and also Suleiman Shaibu as the goalkeepers trainer too. In other appointments, Ladan Bosu retains his position as head coach of the Under-20 boys. Nduka Ubede takes over leadership from the Under-17 boys, Golden Eaglets, while the Under-13/15 boys, known as the Future Eagles, will be coached by Patrick Bassi. The federation also stated that a new head coach for the Super Eagles will be announced and officially unveiled once the processes for his engagement and contract signing are concluded. Still on the local scene, while we have speculations that the African giants Nigeria and Morocco are keen on appointing Frenchman Laurent Blanc as head coach of the national team. Blanc, who was a former Manchester United and Barcelona defender Qatari club Al Rayyan early this season, and it remains to be seen if he will be interested in taking the Super Eagles job. The NFF Nigerian Football Federation sacked interim technical coach Augustine Eguavon following the Super Eagles' failure to qualify for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. All the disappointment of the defeat from Cape Town Tigers was ended last night in Cairo, with the South African franchise finally winning its first meeting in the Ball 9 Conference. Evans Ganapamo and his teammates fought hard against the Yaoundé FAP led by Bryce Baidias and Cedric Kemfak. The two teams went blow for blow without ever widening the gap, with a score of 70-70 just a few seconds from the buzzer. Ganapo made a masterful three-pointer, and the Central African small forward revived the Tigers in the race for the final tournament. In the other meeting of the evening, an outstanding match between the Cobra Sports of Juba and the Congolese of Espoir Fukash saw the South Sudanese franchise win 108-82 just as the Tigers signed off their first success of the tournament. Special mention goes to Mayan Claire and Paddy Wang, the game's leading scorers with 24 points each. The DRC Congo champions didn't start well in the night conference with 2 defeats in 2 games and next faced the 2 best teams of the tournament. Petro de Luanda and the defending champion Zamalek will meet on Saturday. Still on sports, Kenya long-distance runner-up gets 4-year doping ban. Kenya long-distance runner Joyce Chekikiro has been banned for 4 years for an athlete's biological passport ABP violation. This 3-year-old won the 10,000 meters at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in 2014 and also took the African title over the same distance in Marrakech that year. Chepkuri has been provisionally suspended since June 2019 after an expert panel studied anomalies in the blood samples collected by the World Athletics between 2016 and 2017. The panel concluded that the likelihood of the abnormalities in results being due to blood manipulation. The artificial increase of red blood cells using a stimulant was high. Chepkiriu explained that the result by saying she suffered from hormone imbalance and vaginal bleeding, which was caused by a contraceptive injected every 3 months, had an iron-rich diet and took 3 drugs to treat these conditions. And that's your sport news on Africa Today. Back to peace for the rest of the news. I am Memo Cynthia Asoya.
My name is Joel Idajile, the winner of Naija Boss Factor Season 1. I just want to say I'm so excited because, wow, this is a very big thing that has happened to me. And concerning this Season 2 that is coming, I'm just telling you, those that are going to be competing, bring in your A game. This is not something you come casually. Come with your A game, come for it. And Season 2 is up. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you, but you scammed yourself. Thank you.
So, Boss FM 95.5 Abuja carry this one. Say if you sabi sing, you sabi rap. You dey cook, you sabi cook. You dey shop, you sabi chop. Any kind talent, any which one? All of them. For the Naija Boss Factor.
Thank you, Memo Cynthia, for that sport news. Now to the rest of the bulletin. Rwanda has struck a deal with the British government that will allow offshore of some of the UK's asylum processing to the African country. The move has been condemned as unworkable and inhumane by UK opposition politicians, charities and refugee groups. British Home Secretary Priti Patel is due to announce details in Rwanda on Thursday of what the UK government is calling an economic development partnership. Media reports say the government's plan would see some single men who arrive in Britain from across the English Channel in small boats flown 6,400 kilometers to Rwanda while their asylum claims are processed. The arrangement would cost Britain about $158 million and follows failures to strike deals with Albania and Ghana. And that's Africa Today. But before we go, here are the headlines again. We told you that the National Assembly in Nigeria is ready to pass Buhari's revised 2022 fiscal framework today. Mali has freed German NGO workers held over terrorism attempts. Somalia's new elected MPs is set to be sworn in today. And on sport, Cobra Sports makes their first win in BAL 2022. Remember to visit us on Facebook at Hales TV, Instagram at Hales TV, to our YouTube channel. Do subscribe at Hales TV. I am Peace Ogenegbawe. Thank you for watching.